I have been married for over 18 years, wrote Mr. Stenhard, and in all that time I seldom smiled at my wife or spoke 2 dozen words to her from the time I got up until I was ready to leave for business. I was one of the worst grosses who ever walked down Broadway. When you asked me to make a talk about my experience with Ismail, I thought I would try it for a week. So the next morning, while combing my hair, I looked at my glow mug in the mirror and said to myself, "Will, you are going to wipe the skull of that sore puss of your today. You are going to smile and you are going to begin right now." As I sat down to breakfast, I greeted my wife with a good morning, my dear, and smiled as I said it. You warned me that she might be surprised. Well, you underestimate her reaction. She was validated. She was shocked. I told her that in the future she could expect this as a regular occurrence, and I kept it up every morning. The changed attitude of mine brought more happiness into our home in the 2 months since I started than there was during the last year. As I leave for my office, I greet the elevator operator in the apartment house with a good morning and a smile. I greet a doorman with a smile and a smile at the cashier in the subway. Both when I asked for the change, as I stand on the floor of stock exchange. I smile at people who are until recently never saw me smile. I soon found that everybody was smiling back at me. I treated those who come to me with complaint or the graduates in the cheerful manner. I smile as I listen to them, and I find that adjustment are accomplished much easier. I find that smile are bringing me dollars, many dollars every day. I share my office with another broke. One of his clerk is likable, a young chap, and I was so elated about the result. I was getting that. I told him recently about my new philosophy of human relation. He then confessed that when I first came to share my office with his firm, he thought me a terrible gouge and only recently changed his mind. He said I was really human when I smiled. I have also eliminated the criticism from my system. I give appreciation and praise now instead of condemnation. I have stopped talking about what I want and I am now trying to see the other person's viewpoint, and these things have literally revolutionized my life. I am a totally different man, a happier man, man, richer in friendship and happiness. The only things that matter much after all. You don't feel like smiling, then what? Two things. First, force yourself to smile. If you are alone, force yourself to whistle or hum a tone or sing. Act as if you were already happy, and that will tend to make you happy. Here is a way of psychologist and philosopher William James put it. Action seem to follow feeling, but really action and feeling go together, and by regulating the action which is under the more direct control of the will, we can indirectly regulate the feelings which is not. Thus the sovereign voluntary path of cheerfulness is our cheerfulness to be lost. It is sit of clear cheerfully and act and speak as if cheerfulness were already there. Everybody in the world is seeking happiness, and there is a one sure way to find it. That is by controlling your thoughts. Happiness does not depend on the outward condition, it depends on the inner condition. It isn't what you have or the who you are and where you are or the what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about. For example, two people may be in the same place doing the same thing. Both may have about an equal amount of money or the prestige, and prestige, and it one may be miserable and the other happy. Why? Because of a different mental attitude. I have seen just a many people, many happy faces among the poor peasant, toiling with their primitive tools in the devastating heat of the tropics. And I have seen a air-conditioned office in New York, Chicago, or Los Angeles. There is a nothing either good or bad, said Shakespeare, but the thinking makes it so.